Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tats, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to start cataloging my experience in backing a game that recently had a very successful Kickstarter. It's called Mandragora. As you can see here, we're just going to be going over the webpage. I'm going to be shooting from the hip, just being completely upfront and honest about how much I backed on this game and what's to be expecting from this game going forward. I've always wanted to back a game on this level, so this is the one I really wanted to do it on. Before we go any further, if you want to keep up with how this goes from inception of the Kickstarter to full release of the game, be sure to comment down below, like, subscribe, and turn the bell for notifications. So the Kickstarter went live in early October 2022. I believe the original goal was like 100,000. They smashed it. They ended up raising $276,000, which is absolutely huge. I've known about this game since probably, I want to say like 2021, maybe early 2020. I can't remember for sure, but I remember seeing a post about it on Twitter, I think. And I've been eagerly awaiting the Kickstarter campaign, and this game is going to be by Primal Game Studios. They are out of Budapest, sorry. It's Hungary, Budapest. I just got that wrong. So when this thing went live, I immediately backed it, and my pledge was $700 or more. You're like, whoa, that's a lot for a game that may or may not get made. And you're absolutely right, but I have faith that this game will get made and released in 2023. I think this is going to be one of the most anticipated games of 2023, and if you don't already have it on your wish list on Steam, go do so, because you can do that right now. So right now I'm just gonna kind of cover what happens with my pledge of $700. I think the top one was like 10,000. Mine's high. There wasn't many slots available for it, so I was like, I'm going for it. So we'll get the exclusive HD wallpapers, 3 digital download codes of the game. They've recently sent out a backer survey. I've already filled that out and selected my 3 codes. I'll also get 3 exclusive Discord roads, Backer, Magus, and Toonsmith. So I've already, again, with the survey, I filled that out. I'll have those roads in the Discord, which I am a part of. The link to the game, the Discord, all that will be in the description of the video, because you should just really check out this game. I'll also get PC closed beta access, which is really nice, and I cannot wait for that. We get the digital OST, the digital art book, exclusive digital world map, which honestly sounds pretty cool. I get the exclusive first try PC demo, exclusive backer only role in Discord, the statue dedication in-game backers memorial site. Not exactly sure what that is. Again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Already filled out the information for the survey. If you want to know more about it, subscribe to the channel and follow this journey of me back in this game. Really curious to see what that's going to be. So we have the digital extend OST, digital instrument OST, private streaming of the OST orchestra recording, which that's going to be pretty cool, I think. We also have the Mandragora exclusive box edition, which I chose for PC. Don't know when that's going to come out, but it's going to have a lot of cool stuff in it. We get the exclusive t-shirt, we get a printed art book, the exclusive mug, extended OST double vinyl, which I've recently started collecting vinyls, so that's really awesome. Get the hoodie, we get a figure. Yes, I do get a shout out. I filled out the survey. It's gonna have my Twitter, my Twitch, and my YouTube. So, like I said, this is a full transparency. I backed this game. Of course, I'm gonna put my socials out there. I'm a content creator for fun, so why not? And here's the part that sold me on this tier of backing. I get to name a weapon or armor and create its lore. I get to leave something I helped create in this video game, which I think is absolutely amazing. I've been a gamer since I was a kid, so to be able to name some lore or armor in this game is just mind-blowing to me. I think that is probably the best perk of my pledge. So that's kind of what I'm gonna get. There was only 10 spots for this. And there were 7 backers for this, so there wasn't too many that picked this one. So we'll, curious to see what's going on. So they had a really great campaign, and I just want to cover that as well. They've had a lot of stretch goals, from social media to the funds. So we're just going to kind of cover all those. Here you can kind of just see a little preview of what the game should look like. I mean, that just looks great. If this is just the preview, this already looks amazing. So it's described as a challenging but rewarding 2.5D side-scroller action RPG, which we'll get into that later, because a lot of the stretch goals really help dig this in and going to make it an amazing game. It is coming to PC and consoles in 2023, so that's great. If this actually comes out next year, I'm stoked, and I have all the faith in them. I have all the faith in them that they will get this game out. So we're just going to kind of skip some of this. Here's just some more screenshots of it. Again, it just looks absolutely amazing. So let's kind of go over the main goals that they had, which I believe every goal was met, I believe. So one of the first goals was we got a 5th playable class. It's a Warden. Channel the power of nature to defeat your enemies. Become a melee spellcaster warrior wielding wild relics. That sounds amazing. Dismemberment? I mean, come on. It's a Souls-like game. Why would you not want Dismemberment? That's really cool. We got character customization. Make your own fighter your own. Choose a variety of hair colors, face shapes, and tattoos, which, you know, as a person that has tattoos, I'm kind of all for that. And live music recording, so that's going to be pretty cool, and I believe the live music recording is the same people that's doing the orchestra. So here's some of the stretch goals. So at 110, we got the 5th playable class, dismemberment, character customization, live music. The next one was a secret goal. So now we have a new game plus, which in this game, chef kiss. I'll take it all day. At 135k, they got a 6th playable class called the Inquisitor unlocked. Wield powerful magic, plays a close-range tanky fighter priest who uses their short sword and divine magic in deadly harmony. Doesn't that sound great? I think it does. The next goal at 155k was survival encounters. I assume this is going to be like a horde-like mode. Fight to survive. Discover entropy rifts during your travels and face off against multiple waves of fearsome foes for great rewards. So as you progress in the story, I'm going to guess there's going to be these challenges. You do them, you obviously get the great rewards. I'm a fan of horde mode, so I'm all for that. At 180k, they had the fully illustrated in-game bestiary, which I love stuff like this, when there is that lore and these detailed sketches of the beasts. Know thy enemy, defeat fearsome foes, and add them to the beautifully illustrated in-game bestiary. Really excited for that. And I imagine it's going to be like in a little journal, and it's going to just look absolutely amazing. Here we have at a 220k, great swords were added. I mean, that's a pretty good stretch goal. I think it's going to be interesting to see it because it's two-handed, so maybe there's going to be a whole playstyle to that. Plus the Kickstarter exclusive digital bundle. I don't remember that. In-game item, Nightwatch armor set transmog. There is going to be transmog. I believe we'll cover that later. We unlocked armor transmog with a community goal, and now our awesome backers can be even stylish with the Kickstarter exclusive set. So this is something that we get for being a Kickstarter. Probably if any tier you got, you're going to get this, which is pretty cool. And this is one that a lot of people were excited for, and I was too. In-game item, pet follower. Never be alone on your travels. Enjoy the cute company of a friendly animal companion, which a lot of people these days really love that in video games, so really happy we met that goal. Treasure Goblin at 235k. Strike fast to strike gold. Attack the speedy goblin and claim their loot before they escape in the dark realm of entropy. I think I'm saying that right. So basically, it's kind of like the Hoolie Bug from Deep Rock Galactic. You got a short time to kill it, but the rewards are great if you do successfully do it. I think that's a pretty good addition. And this was the big stretch goal at 275k. We got a bonus arena with an additional boss encounter. Introducing the latest threat, Fandulum. I think I said that right. The Queen of Smiles, enjoying fighting against this familiar and terrifying foe in the Village of Smiles, now brought from Salt and Sanctuary, which is another popular 2.5D scrolling game. You can check that out on Steam, Epic, and PlayStation, I think. I played it a little bit, not too much. Again, here's some more screenshots, and this is something I'm really excited for that we'll cover in a minute, I think, in some of these social media stretch goals, is that you're going to have this caravan that you can customize to kind of like display all your achievements, is the way I understand it. Here's some more screenshots here. Again, how can you not want this game just based on that alone? So this is just the summary they broke down here. Got some in-game, maybe, sketches, in development. If that's what some of the screens are going to look like, I'm all for it. This is real quick. This is going to be on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. The fact that it's on all those consoles, I think is pretty good. Not a big fan of platform exclusivity, so really good on them. So here's just some more screenshots. Join the community. I'll link as many of these as I can in the description. Here were some of the community goals. So they had the Kickstarter backers, the wish list, Discord followers, Twitters. Each goal, something was met. So here is some of those goals that we get. As I mentioned earlier, armor transmog. No need to choose function over form. Choose your armor's appearance, which is really nice. NPC chatter. Gotta love it when these type of games have NPC chatters. You get a lot of lore and a lot of good dialogue. Really excited for this one as well is the permadeath mode. Are you ready for a challenge? If there are 6 classes, my goal eventually when this game comes out is to do permadeath on all 6 classes. God, I love it when they add permadeath in the game. At the cats, another excellent stretch goal, I think. I mentioned this earlier, the personal hideout, unlock a private area within your caravan to fill with your collectibles. So that means there's going to be a lot of stuff to find along in your journey. Love stuff like that, especially personalizing it. NPC musicians, we touched on that a little bit. So there's going to be unique music stylings of NPCs. It looks like we didn't unlock the lore for items and skills. That's okay. You know, at least I know, hopefully, whatever weapon or armor I create in its lore, that's in the game. You guys are able to see it. I really hope so. So it's going to be RPG-like character development. You know, here's some of the classes. There's Vanguard, Spellbinder, Larcenist. I imagine that's like a, Plague Doctor. Heretic, Warden, which we got in the Inquisitor. So that's really cool. You're going to be able to customize your gear, grow your caravan. So these are just probably some of the NPCs. You're going to come across a blacksmith, a tailor, an alchemist, occult, goldsmith, explorer, a cook. So far, like I said, if you have not already left this video to, or at least pause it to go wishlist it on Steam or whatever platform you plan on playing it on, you should probably do so. So here's just some more teasing of it, just some screenshots. This is just a lot of the finer detail, and I'm trying to make the first video a little more compact and just talk about my experience of backing it, what I'm going to get, what my expectations are. And again, if this is the skill tree, this is going to be phenomenal. I love an in-depth skill tree like this, so you can make different builds. The finite stuff, that's where that real Souls-like RPG element comes in. You can mix and match. There's going to be branching stories. I think that's going to be pretty cool. Maybe you choose, it even says right there, multiple endings. So obviously you choose one thing, you probably get unlocked. This game is just going to have so much. And honestly, like I said, I'm just shooting from the hip here because I've never backed a game like this. I've only backed one other game called Blue June, and that was only for like $10. But at this scale and the risk I'm taking for a $700 investment in this game, I have high hopes for it. And I think they'll follow through. So there's going to be challenging combat. There's going to be Metroidvania style exploration, which gotta love that. The deadly bosses. I love a good boss fight. And if there's a dragon, Lord help me, that's going to be amazing. We already mentioned the Queen of Smiles. Obviously, we unlocked the New Game Plus. Right here, this is the band for the orchestra event that's included in my package for the backing. There was at the 10,000 pledge level, you could actually fly out to Budapest to see this live. There was no way I could have did that with my line of work, but it's still pretty cool that they offered that as an option. But I believe I get to watch this live. As part of my pledge. This is just talking about more of the other people that are involved in the game. I will be named in the credits. I'm obviously, if you know my real name, good for you. If not, I'm not telling you. So here's talking about the in-game memorial site, which I'm sure I'll learn more about later. I think this is what the physical copy is going to look like. I don't know. I don't have a CD drive on my PC. As long as there's a physical disc that I can put as a collectible. Recently I got the God of War Collector's Edition. I got a steelbook, but no game. Did not like that. Going down, this looks like the figure. Maybe not the final product, but still looks pretty cool. Double vinyl. Can't wait for that. What else we got on here? Just some of the add-ons that you could have got when we did the survey. If you didn't get any of these, you could add them on. Basically, my tier pledge covers a lot of these, which is really cool. So this is what the shirt's going to look like. Probably not the final design, but I got a shirt, a hoodie. Got the different colors. Ooh, this is actually my first time seeing the glass mug, and that's pretty freaking cool. I don't really drink out of a mug. I do have one here right now. It is a Nightmare Before Christmas one, but love to drink out of this mug. Just talking about more of the tiers lately. Really, there's not too much else to cover right now. This is just some of the backers. Like I said, 10,000, you could actually fly out there and see it. I'm really excited that this game was funded, and I think it was funded within like the first few days. So here's the team. I will post more on this as I get updates about it, trailers, when I get access to the PC beta. Hopefully we'll be able to stream it with no embargo or NDAs. But if you want to follow the journey of me backing this game, seeing the updates, the progress from start to finish, be sure to subscribe. Comment down below if you're excited for this game and what system you want to play it on. Hit the like because it really helps the algorithm. And if you want to see more of my content, I post a wide variety. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to go on this journey with all of you.